Last story. This is a crazy story out of New Jersey again. It's been going down in New Jersey, man. It's been going down in New Jersey, but a wife and a son helped murder suspect dismember victim's body with a chainsaw, according to detectives.
A wife and a son?
A wife and a son in Camden, New Jersey.
I don't get it. What you mean a wife and a mother and a son?
Well,
I don't get what they mean by wife and a son.
That's why they titled it, let's see, wife and son helped murder suspect dismember victim's body with chainsaw. Maybe the victim's the husband. Let's read. 3 family members have been arrested and accused of using a chainsaw to dismember a New Jersey man's body. Camden County prosecutor and police chief announced on Thursday that 41-year-old Everton Thomas has been charged with first-degree murder for the shooting death of 48-year-old Harold Miller, whose body remains missing. Everton Thomas, along with his 41-year-old wife, the husband is the suspect.
Leading suspect.
Yeah, he's the leading suspect. So the husband, along with his wife, Sherrie Parker, and 22-year-old son, Deshawn Thomas, also face charges for desecration of human remains and tampering with evidence.
I thought they said that it haven't been found, though.
Yeah, they didn't say that. Miller was the first reported missing in June 2025. He was last seen in Camden playing cards with friends, while his empty vehicle was later located on June 14th. Detectives used surveillance video and cell phone data to determine that Miller went into a Baird Boulevard home on June 12th. Moments later, a single gunshot could be heard on video from the investigation, and Miller is never seen leaving the property again. Police said Parker and Deshawn Thomas purchased a chainsaw, cleaning supplies, containers, and trash bags and brought the items to the residence. Surveillance video allegedly shows Everton Thomas, that's the father, and his son making several trips to the Tamarack Apartments dumpsters to load containers into a vehicle before driving away. Crazy.
They got the PNB murderers beat. That dad, that girlfriend, and that son, they got them beat.
Well, the wife. That's the wife. It says here on June 20th, a search of Everton Thomas's home, that's the father and husband, revealed a loaded firearm with 1 round in the chamber and bloodstains, later matched to Miller's DNA. He fled from the U.S. to Canada the day after the search. Well, I guess they didn't take him into custody. All 3 were charged on September 5th. Parker and Deshawn were arrested on September 8th, while Everton, the father, was taken into custody on the same day after crossed back into U.S. on a commercial bus.
This is a pretty quiet street. A lot of families live here, so it's kind of surprising.
Authorities say it was here along Baird Boulevard in Camden that the victim, 48-year-old Harold Miller, was last seen back in June. Now, Everton Thomas, his wife, Sherrie Parker, and his son, Deshawn Thomas, are all charged in connection with his killing. Everton Thomas is charged with first-degree murder. Parker and Deshawn Thomas are charged with desecration of human remains. According to the Camden County prosecutor, surveillance video and cell phone data placed Miller at the residence on June 12th. Moments later, a gunshot can be heard in the video. Miller was never seen leaving the property, and he was reported missing by his family on June 14th. During the following days, authorities say Sherrie Parker and Deshawn Thomas made trips to various stores, purchasing cleaning supplies, contractor bags, a chainsaw, and more. According to court documents, a witness who lives in the home told investigators Deshawn said his father woke him up and asked him to help chop up a body. Another witness said there was a strong odor of what seemed like a decomposing body and heard power tools being used in the basement, adding that Sherrie Parker said, quote, "A wife gotta do what she gotta do." Investigators say surveillance video showed Everton Thomas and Deshawn Thomas making several trips to the Tamarack Apartments dumpsters, where they dumped several large trash bags. Neighbors were horrified.
It's terrible, man. This is a nice complex.
Authorities say Everton Thomas fled to Canada the day after a search warrant was executed on June 20th, where bloodstains were found in the home. He was arrested Monday at the Port of Buffalo when he crossed back into the U.S. Now, Sherrie Parker and Deshawn Thomas are in custody locally. They are due to appear in court next week for a detention hearing. Everton Thomas is in custody in New York State. He's awaiting extradition back to New Jersey.
This investigation is ongoing.
Maybe he wasn't there for the search.
Yeah, he was there.
He had to be gone for the search. They would have took him in.
Yeah, he was there for some work. But man,
No, I'm saying when they searched, they said a day after the search, he went to Canada. When they searched his house, I think he wasn't there when they searched.
but it doesn't sound like he was fleeing, right? He went to Canada for some probably work-related reason.
I think he heard his shit got searched and he got on.
But then why come back? I guess because his son and his wife were getting charged. Maybe he should take the case and get the wife and son released on lesser charges.
That ain't gonna work.
Because he obviously quarterbacked this whole thing and dragged his wife and son into it.
I mean, but if they got the son and him going back and forth on camera to dumpsters and shit, like me in my mind, if I thought I could get him off, then I'll come back. If I know, like, man, they can go bang all three of us anyway, I'm not coming.
And one of the problems is that the son's 22. It's not like it's a 16-year-old son doing what his daddy's telling him to do. It's 22. It kind of hits different.
Hey, look, all right, me being 35 right now,
Yeah.
and my dad being 63, I'll take the case from my dad and let him go.
Yeah.
You know, he old, you feel me?
Okay, but the father here is a 41. 41.
I don't know, 41, you still young, bro.
I'm sorry. 41. Everton Thomas is 41. His wife is 41. And the victim, Harold Miller, was 48. And I think that he's going to...
I want to hear this motive.
Hey, it was a card game, right?
It's behind a card game?
Well, it said that the last time he was seen was going into the house for a card game. And he was never seen leaving again. Or maybe he got lured there. Who knows?
Man, nah, it's a motive, but it's deeper than a card game. And I hope it ain't no love triangle. Like why? Cause it's a cold motive to this. Cause if your wife helping you and your son,
Yeah.
sheesh.
It's a lot of work, man. Getting the chainsaw and cutting up a body and dismembering it.
I'm too lazy for that shit.
He did a terrible job, though. He did a terrible job at doing it. Everything's seen on camera. You're going to the dumpster, dropping trash bags of body parts in the dumpster, seen on camera.
Like you regularly taking the trash out or something.
Nah, man. Hey, man, if I was a criminal, I would think these crimes out way more than this.
Hey, that was thought out in his mind.
I mean, you're going to stores, buying chainsaws. You're on camera. You're going to, don't go to Home Depot. Don't go to Lowe's. You know where you go? We got a hardware store.
To a mom and pop's hardware
Exactly. We got one over here on Jefferson, a mom's and pop store. Ain't no cameras all over the place. And you can buy something straight cash. You go to Lowe's or Home Depot to go get the shovels and the gloves and the chainsaw. Everything you're doing is on camera.
But what's the point of this? Like the chainsaw? Why even dismantle the body though? Especially if you ain't gonna put different body parts different places, you just throwing it all away together anyway.
I think one reason is because the body is so heavy, and you want to roll up a 250-pound man into a rug and then carry that into your car outside that's parked in the front. Nah, you just want to take some trash bags of arms and legs and get that body out of the apartment building without anybody noticing. That's the only benefit to that. We got to get rid of this body, and they must live in a complex where there's somebody outside all the time. You know, if they had a house, they could pull the car up to the back, you know, and do their thing. But these people don't think these crimes out.
They don't think it out. It's thought out, but it ain't.
And then they go to these stores and they buy this stuff like with an ATM card or a credit card. Like they got the date of you buying the stuff. They have a record of you buying it. You're not supposed to buy it with a record. Use cash, use cash and buy it. And don't go to Home Depot. But man,
use cash. Don't even buy it. Borrow it. Somebody got a chainsaw. You'll be on camera going to buy some shit. Like
call around to if you called your top 10 people in your contacts, one of them got a chainsaw.
Right.
One of them got a chainsaw. What's he gonna say? What you need my chainsaw for, man? Hey, man, I just gotta cut a few branches in my backyard.
Man, you could tell them whatever. But just don't go to the store. Like, why you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, a store that's like, come on, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's all on surveillance video, going to the store.
But we send our condolences to the victim, man. You know, like, because we over here playing like.
Well, I don't know. I don't give my condolences when I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Harold Miller is a sex offender, if he's a rapist, if he did something that warranted some sort of aggression. I don't know. If he's an innocent bystander in all of this and he didn't deserve it, hey, like, I'm not giving my condolences for Charlie Kirk.
Me neither.
Charlie Kirk hated black people.
Right.
Charlie Kirk spewed black hate. Charlie Kirk was a documented racist.
Mm-hmm.
So and Charlie Kirk got on his soapbox and said he doesn't agree in empathy. And of course, in the context of black people getting killed by cops. Well, why should we have any empathy for him? Not to get on Charlie Kirk, but I don't know about this 48-year-old Harold Miller. But I'll do some research and find out more about why this happened.
I still send my condolences because we over here we talking about if we would have did it, how we would have did it. Like, so, like, baby, I know that's, you know what I'm saying, it's insensitive to the family, so I send mine still hard. You know what I'm saying?
I feel bad more so for the 22-year-old son, Deshawn Thomas, because I'm looking at a mugshot of him right here, and he just looks, of course, we're not judging a book by its cover, but he just looks like he shouldn't have been part of this this drama that his father dragged him into. But hey, we'll find out more as this story develops. I think this is going to grow into a national story in the coming weeks as this goes through the justice system.